Hello everyone, it's Blazer here for another games I bought this month, and this time it's for April 2025. And this is going to be a very short one because I only bought 3 games this month. Yeah, so it's not a whole lot, but I figured it might as well be enough for games I bought video. So, as per usual, I'm gonna do the show the games off and talk about them for a bit, and yeah, you know the drill. So, and seeing as I've only got 3 games, this one will probably be very short. Alright, so let's not waste any time here. Alright, so first of all, let's start with the PlayStation 4, in which I bought Neptunia and Senran Kagura Ninja Wars. This is a Neptunia Senran Kagura crossover, where it crossovers between Neptunia characters and the Senran Kagura characters. Which Neptunia I've played. I got the Neptunia games, and Senran Kagura I've heard about it, kind of. Listening to my friend Mr. Light has talked about it a few times. When it's very fan servicey type ninja game with female characters, and this game is a true crossover game with the two franchises, which apparently they did have one crossover before they made this game. Is when what was it, Neptune from the Neptunia series was DLC for the Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash game, I think it was. Yeah, she was available as DLC in that game, which you can purchase with real money with it if you want to play as her in it. Yeah, and she's got like her own exclusive outfit for it. So yeah, cool. And this is the second time they have a little collaboration with each other. I only played the prologue to see this game working, and yeah, it's an action RPG with Neptunia and Senran Kagura characters, and it's a vastly insanity story spin-off game in the Neptunia series. Yeah, because that's of course the thing that Neptunia focuses on nowadays, just spin-off games, and doing ports and remakes of the same old 3 or 4 games, main games that they've done for years. And yeah, maybe I'll play some more, who knows. Right, and I got 2 games in a series, and one of them I have is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022, the reboot, and also Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii. I have Call of Duty Black Ops on the PlayStation 3, and I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 reboot on the PS4, and it is the PS5 version I have, in which I got the PlayStation 4 version of it right here. This one offered the voucher code for the PS5 upgrade. Yep, and now I got the full physical PS5 version of the game. This game continues on from where the Modern Warfare 2019 reboot takes place. Starting with reworking with retelling the storyline of Modern Warfare. We're telling it from a different point of view. Like, it has got like the familiar characters. It's got Soap McTavish, it's got Captain Price. It's got all the bells and whistles from the PS4 version as well. Like, on the PS4 version, it's got the campaign, the multiplayer, and the special ops, which is the co-op mode. And yeah, it's still a pretty half decent Call of Duty game. If you played the Modern Warfare reboot and want to see the continuation of the story, yeah, this is for you. And I got this very cheap, and I thought, I'll get a physical copy of that as well. You know, if I want to work on the Platinum Trophy for the PS5 version. Now, onto the real thing. Call of Duty Black Ops for the Nintendo Wii. I actually got this game on the PlayStation 3, and I would have taken a couple of seconds to get the PS3 version copy as well, but oh well. I missed the opportunity, but oh well, I'm not going to bother again. Stopping the video of doing a jump cut to get it, but that's fine. And the Nintendo Wii, and there was also and I used to have this game on the Xbox 360 as well. Before eventually, when I was playing the PS3 more, I decided, I'll get the PS3 version. Swap the Xbox 360 copy I had for the PlayStation 3 version. And now I've got the Nintendo Wii version of the game. Is that like the same game as the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and also the PC game as well? Call of Duty Black Ops 1, where it focuses on the 1960s Cold War, and it told like a vastly impressive storyline at the time, which continued on from the 2008 Call of Duty World at War, which was one of my favorite Call of Duty games of all time, and still is today. And with Black Ops 1 being not that far off, and the Modern Warfare in the first two Modern Warfare games as well. Yeah, they were still pretty good. Yeah, and this is still like a fun Call of Duty game to go back to and play. You know, like years after, even years after it came out, like it still holds up pretty well. Now, as for the Wii version of this game, yes, the Nintendo Wii version is not the kind of console that's known for like its powerhouse technical marvel. Because like the Wii was like very vastly underpowered compared to the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 consoles, which explains like how the Wii like the Wii has like focused more on like the controller and the revolutionary of motion controls, which this supports it, but it also has classic controller support, which is enough if you want to play it with if you want to play it with more traditional console controls. Yeah, you can do that. And in fact, that was actually one of the biggest reasons I wanted to try I wanted to try and find a first-person shooter on the Nintendo Wii that would work with this thing that I got for the Wii like many years ago, the Wii U Fight Pad, which works on the Wii Remote, which works fine on the standard Wii, on the old Wii system. And so, yeah, I figured I'd try it with it. I figured I'd try Call of Duty Black Ops with this. I wanted to try and find a reasonable of a shooter for the Wii, but I couldn't find one. Like, I wanted to try and find maybe a shooter I haven't gotten on the Wii that would work brilliantly with this thing, like maybe the Conduit 2, which I wish I could have found. But all CEX had in Cardiff was either a version of Call of Duty Black Ops 1, a version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, or GoldenEye, or the GoldenEye remake. Yeah, so I chose Black Ops. It was a Call of Duty game I was familiar with, and I did play it. It worked pretty fine, although the disc was in not a very good shape. But it did work fine. But it did work fine enough for me to actually play through the whole campaign, which is what I did. I played through the whole campaign on the Wii version. Which, yeah, it was a good, which still is actually not that bad. The Wii version on Call of Duty Black Ops, it graphically is downgraded from the PS3 and 360 versions. It runs at less frame rate, it has less frame rate, and there are like maybe a couple of sections of the game like either cut, simplified, or stripped down, you know, to compensate for like the less capable hardware power of the Wii, or to like some parts of the game like being entirely just pre-rendered cutscenes instead. And it has got the zombies, which, unlike the Wii version of Call of Duty World at War, which I used to have many years ago, the Wii version of World at War did not have the zombies. But this version of Call of Duty Black Ops has the zombies, but it's only got one map, and it doesn't support DLC. Which doesn't matter anymore because by 2014, I think, was it 2014? I cannot remember. Nintendo shut down all the online services for games on the Nintendo Wii and the original DS. So yeah. So it's kind of sad, really. And I did try to think if there was like a way I could try like play the AI bot matches in multiplayer, but I can't. It requires the internet, which servers are shut down. So oh well, boo-hoo. But still, even with all these downgrades and even with the online shutting down, the Wii version of Black Ops 1 is more so for curiosity's sake, to see like how much the developers had to cut back and scale down several aspects of Black Ops 1 to fit it on the Nintendo Wii. And if you can get one of these like controllers, Classic Controller Pros, or one of these, yeah, it's not a bad game to try it out with. So yeah, that was one of the big reasons I wanted to get this. I wanted to test it with the Fight Pad. So that is all that I bought this month, just 3 games. I could have spent like some money on like some Game Boy, on something that's Game Boy related, but I didn't feel like it. Mostly because in May, I need to start thinking of like saving up my money to start renewing my subscription services for my antivirus and my PlayStation 5. So yeah, I got but once I start having a bit more money, maybe I'll start buying some shit again, some games again. But I am not going to be focusing on buying like massively expensive games, just a few cheap games that on the consoles that I'm playing on, you know, to start building up my small trophy collection. And while I'm on the subject of trophies, one of my most recent platinum trophies was on Troopers for the PlayStation 5, which was, you know, a budget-based Call of Duty for idiots, with no online multiplayer. Just it simulates Call of Duty multiplayer online gameplay, but it's offline only, and not having up to par gunplay. I've already reviewed the game on my GameSpot channel, which, yeah, that one was something to make. And also, I did do the Platinum Trophy run on the PlayStation 4 version in like a while, like maybe a year or so back. So I figured I'll do the PS5 versions of that and Platinum Trophy that as well. Platinum Trophy that game also. So it was, and it wasn't that difficult of a game to platinum. It was just, yeah, get used to like the AI. I didn't like that it got aimbot on. Until that is, you exploit the AI by crouching. Yeah, that's how I got through it. But other than that, I did do like some top 10 work throughout the month. I did the top 10 Game Boy Color games, worst Game Boy Color games, and also the top 10 best Game Boy Advance games. And now I've got the worst Game Boy Advance games to work on, which, oh boy, that one's going to be a top 10 list to work on, and the GBA has its fair share of stinkers on that one. And yeah, I already did like the top 10 best and worst of the original Game Boys, so I'm finishing off Game Boy Anniversary with the worst Game Boy Advance games list. And I also did watch the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, like the start of the month, and yeah, that Switch 2 reveal, the Switch 2's reveal wasn't great. Like, Mario Kart World was okay, and how the Switch 2 is gonna link. It's gonna become like the next Discord. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with the Switch 2 at the moment. But also, if you do think about getting it, hold off. Wait until more announcements, more news, or more compatible Nintendo Switch compatibility reports on the Switch 2 come out before you even make the decision. Like, it shouldn't be the day one Switch, day one console release, because at the moment the Switch 2 is like $420 something. That's the price of a PS5. Like, Jesus. But I'll at least say this: the Switch 2 will have GameCube titles through the online subscription service, and it will have a Pro Controller too. But other than that, yeah, there's just not a whole lot to this Switch 2. I'm just gonna encapsulate many people to getting the Switch 2. Oh, but wait, other than like the new Joy-Cons will have mouse integration. The new Joy-Con 2s will have mouse integration. That alone is what I like. It will have mouse integration. They showed off some gameplay of the mouse controls for Metroid Prime, for the upcoming Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. This will look good. This will be a game changer for like shooters on the Switch, like Splatoon, where you can now actually play it like the PC. So yeah, I think that'll be great. So I think that alone should make it good for shooters. Like, I've written up a blog about it on my GameSpot channel also. So yeah. So that is everything that I need to say for everything I've done for April. And like I said in May, I will finish up my last top 10 for Game Boy Advance games. Then after that, I'm gonna need to start thinking of like getting on with some boosting for Multiverses, because that game is on its last legs. So I'm gonna do that game. Next, and whatever game review and next top 10 thing or whichever work on will be, I'll decide what I'll work on next. I haven't got anything announced which I'll work on. So this is gonna do for me for this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. So take care of yourselves, and goodbye. Give it a comment, like, and subscribe. See you all next time.